Hello, hello! Since I got so many positive reviews on the last video, I thought I'd just make my own right now, save me the trouble of typing. So, what I want to go over today is the first round of the draft. Usually, I wait to the end and then give you my expertise advice, but I sure thought I'd be an open book and let you know exactly what I think is going to happen and should happen as we enter the first round of the draft. So, let's start with the number one pick. There's no doubt in anybody's mind, or at least there should not be, that the first pick should be Adrian Peterson. And I don't know of any magazine or any expert really saying anything different than that. Adrian Peterson is the top pick and should be our top pick. So, as we go through this racing technique, basically you're not racing for first place, you're racing for Adrian Peterson and the first pick. After that, it gets a little bit more interesting. Basically, your next five picks, picks 2 through 6, should all be running backs. And there's not too much difference between those running backs right now. There's Arian Foster, Ray Rice, Marshall Lynch, Doug Martin, Jamal Charles. The only difference really between the second pick and the sixth pick is going to be you're going to have a choice if you have the second pick which of those five you want. And by pick 6, that choice is going to be made for you. I've seen different magazines, and basically all 5 of these running backs have gone as high as second with that. So 2 through 6 is it's pretty equal right now with those type of picks. Pick 7 gets very interesting. That's when you start to have some choices. You can basically go with a quarterback, Aaron Rodgers being the best one, Calvin Johnson if you want a wide receiver, the best wide receiver, or you can enter your next tier of running backs, and that being Trent Richardson, Alfred Morris, C.J. Spiller, LaShawn McCoy. So pick 7, it's a good place to be because you got some choices there. And you think, well, what if somebody gets eager and jumps up and picks 2 through 6 to take Aaron Rodgers or something, which sometimes happen on quarterbacks and people get eager for that. Well, then at 7th pick, you can get basically a number 2 running back. One of those 5 running backs will fall to you. So even if that happens, I think 7 is still a good pick because you'll get so much value out of that. Let's just take it one step further. Let's say Aaron Rodgers goes 7 and then Calvin Johnson goes 8. There are 4 running backs sitting on the board at that point for picks 9, 10, and then 11, 12. So it begins to get very interesting, and I'm glad we're getting a choice in our picks as we race. Don't get me wrong, I will do everything I can to win. But if for some reason the odds are stacked against me that day on the racetrack, don't be surprised if I take a pit stop or something blows and everything else, because there's a lot of value in that 9-10 slot and everything. And before, I think I sent out that maybe Benji and Corbett should get these, but I'm actually glad David is finding different racers because I don't think they need to be blessed with that 9th or 10th spot because it looks pretty valuable right now on that. So, well, once again, I'm excited. When I was, talking about different methods of choosing your draft, they were basically revolved around no skill or anything, and at least I'm going to have some say-so on kind of where I end up. Be quite honest with you, the place you don't want to be is probably 2 through 5 because it's all the same there and everything with those type picks. So we'll see. Ready for the race. While all of y'all are going to be, zoom, zoom, run fast, see if I can win, it's going to be more of a strategy for me and seeing where exactly I can place to best benefit myself in this upcoming draft. So that's it for today. Hopefully more videos on the way.